Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick reading for all signs for the month of April. We're just going to go through them really quick, and I will be uploading more videos directly for each sign, get a little bit more into depth, details, all of the fun stuff. So today I'm going to go ahead and start with Aries. What is it that we have in store for Aries? Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of April. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of April. Oh, that's... Aries, please. Thank you. Okay, overall, you have the Emperor. I see a lot of stability. You're working well with people around you. People are working well with you. They look up to you. You could be looking up to somebody, learning from somebody, somebody that you find as stable, that has a lot of knowledge. You can definitely see them as a mentor, or people could be viewing you that way. So a lot of grown energy, could be stepping into your own, taking your own power. For you, I have the Ten of Pentacles. Really feeling like everything's going well. Everything, you know, I mean, life can sometimes throw things at us, and we get through it as best as we can. But really, with the Ten of Pentacles, I see you kind of celebrating the things that are going well for you. For current energies, you have the Page of Cups. So, you know, new emotions, getting in touch with, you know, something that is exciting you, something that's kind of bringing out that that childlike energy in you know, when you were young and everything was just so big and everything seemed amazing, and you just really kind of felt alive. I see that. I definitely see that for you right now. Like, everything just seems very stable and secure, not secure with anything in particular, but kind of secure in yourself. For the outcome, I have the Two of Pentacles. So you need to be mindful to make sure that you're, you know, not taking on too much. The things that you do, you accomplish, you do it well. But you need to make sure that you have a balance, you know, work life and home life, or love life and hobby life, or, you know, anything like that. Just make sure that you're really taking time for yourself so that you can do the things to a T without any hesitation. Everything seems like it's going really well, and you're going to be in really good energy for this month. So overall, I really like this. I think it's quite beautiful. All right, so now let's move on to Taurus. Sorry, my cat's trying to get into the room. Anytime that I start doing readings, he loves to be in here with me, right in front of the camera. Really just right in the way. But I love him to death, and now he's crying and pawing at the door because he wants to get in. All right, so let's go ahead and do Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Now keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate for everybody, but if it does, please like, subscribe if you feel. Leave a comment for anything in particular that you would like to see, any kind of video. I would be happy to upload. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Taurus for the month of April? He's trying so hard to get in. Taurus for the month of April. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of April. Okay. So overall, Ace of Swords. You know, a lot of thinking, intuition, new ideas, new perspectives. definitely. I could definitely see the new perspectives. Currently, for your energy, you have the Queen of Swords. You know, thinking, being logical, having a lot of reason. This is somebody that you kind of see through all of the BS of everything. You only want to be told the truth. You only want to seek the truth. You're very humble, and you're very, I don't want to say you're not cold shoulder, but you're just a very strong person. Some people might see you as a little bit intimidating. You know, it's kind of the business, all business, no play. And I kind of see that too. Currently, you have the Seven of Cups. There might be a decision that needs to be made, and you're not exactly sure which way to go. There's a lot of options. Or it just could be that you're kind of stuck in your head. You're too busy thinking about everything else and not necessarily living exactly in this moment. But with the Ace of Swords here, I definitely see it as a lot of this is a lot of thinking. There's a lot going on right now in your head, but whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're working towards, trying to manifest, thinking about the things that you want to manifest, think about the things that you want to bring into your life. You know, first you have to think about it, then you have to align yourself, then you have to feel those feelings. You have to know exactly what it is that you want, and you have to release it into the universe, right? That's the only way it's actually going to come back to us. But I do see you kind of making up your decision, like whatever it is that you want, you've made your decision, you figured it out, you know how to get it, you've released it out into the universe, and then you're letting it come into you. You're sitting here and you're waiting for that opportunity. You're waiting for that wave to come in. You're waiting, you're being patient. You know, you're ready to take it. There's a lot of excitement behind it. But right now you're kind of preparing yourself, making sure that everything around you is prepared for whatever it is that you are bringing into your life. Okay, Taurus, so that's what I have for you. All right, let's get into Gemini. Throw these cards in. Gemini, please. What do I have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Gemini for the month of April. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoop. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Gemini for the month of April. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That one wanted to come. Okay, so overall you have the Strength card. It's beautiful. A lot of courage, a lot of drive, a lot of knowing whatever it is that happens, you can handle it. You can get through it. You've got this. You know, you're in control of yourself, and you can help others. Other people look over to you and towards you for comfort and for security. Right now, in the current position for you, you have the Two of Wands, so you might be weighing some options right now. Should you stay or should you go? Is the grass greener on the other side? Is that adventure worth taking? Sometimes you kind of just have to go with it. You just have to go with it. I see a lot of passion. I see a lot of, it's such good energy. It's light and airy, and you know, sometimes we kind of hold ourselves back, and we shouldn't, or we should be wary of that. You know, life is about exploring. It's about trying. It's about, you know, taking those opportunities and taking those chances, and then, you know, 5 years down the line saying, you know, I'm happy I took that, instead of 5 years down the line saying, man, I really wish, you know, when I was 5 years younger, I should have. I should have. In the outcome, you do have the Eight of Swords. So again, just kind of all up in the head. You know, you have these opportunities, you have the strength behind you, and sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. You know, with the doubting, we kind of hold ourselves back from going out on those adventures that we want to take, on really aligning ourselves with our truest self. What is it that we want to do, not necessarily what others want us or want for us. But what is it that we want? What action do we want to take? Where do we want to go? How do we want to live our lives? So just be mindful of that. You know, don't get stuck in your head. It's just an illusion. You know, you're free. You are free to choose. You are free to live your life. And I know that with the Courage card, you definitely are going to. Just be mindful of that. You know, always continue to put your highest self first, your morals, your values, you know, anything that you want to do, your passions, your adventure, anything that you want. Just live in that moment. Live in that moment. Okay? All right. So let's move on to Cancer. I like to put my cards back into the deck just randomly. I feel like it just gets better shuffled that way. So your cards are meant for you. So Cancer, what do we have for you for the month of April? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what we have. All right, Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm sorry. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Cancer for the month of April, please. Okay, we had two come out. I don't know why I want to pull from the bottom so bad. Overall, okay. So I kind of paused before or during or right after my last shuffle. I'm sorry. I kind of had like this nervous tension in like the sacral chakra area, kind of like nervousness almost. For the current overall, you have the Five of Wands, so something's going on, competition, maybe arguments, but you have the Lovers for you in the current position. So I'm kind of thinking that something in your home environment, whether it's a relationship, possibly family, maybe something might have just been found out, or you guys just aren't seeing eye to eye on things. It just seems a little bit tough right now, but everything's going to be fine. For the current kind of energy or the situation going on, you do have the Three of Pentacles. So, you know, working together, and I kind of see whatever it was, whatever this tension was, whatever this, you know, chaotic moment, or, you know, fighting, arguing, bickering, whatever it is that you want to say it is, you guys you come together and you learn from each other, right? That's the best thing about the Three of Pentacles, is like, not necessarily like-minded people, but people that have the same goal might have different approaches to that goal. And everybody's approach is beautiful. You know, we get to learn from one another. We get to experience how somebody else does something. I know that when we're upset, we kind of have this one-track mind way of, you know, it's my way. This is how I do it. This is the right way to do it. And while sometimes we're right, and then other times there's also another right way to do it. So really, I see you just kind of stepping back, you know, you're working through it. Make sure that you're paying attention, make sure that you're learning, make sure that you're listening. You know, I like to tell everybody that I know, you know, make sure when you're talking to somebody that you're listening to listen and not listening to respond, because you can get a lot more worked out that way. But in the future, you have the Six of Pentacles, which is great. You know, it's going to be a lot of equal give and take. It's going to be a lot of, there's a word I'm looking for. Reciprocation. You know, I'm going to give to you, give to me. It might be different ways. It might not necessarily like, okay, I'm going to borrow you, or I'm going to borrow some money from you or something like that. But you find value in different ways. So, you know, it might be, in a household to where, you know, if the man is working or if the woman's working, you know, and then the other person's a stay at home, you know, everybody, they give to the family unit, or really any relationship, whether it's work or family or, you know, marriage, everybody gives in a different way. We all contribute in some way. I kind of feel like, you know, if you step back and you really kind of look at what it is the other person's doing and you're learning from that, you'll get a lot more out of it. You know, if everybody can kind of come together cohesively and say, look, you know, we're all doing our best, we're all trying. I really think that it's a lot more beautiful energy that way. But I do see that for you. I do see a lot of equal give and take. And I see a lot of, you know, kind of working together, learning from whatever it is that's going on, because this is something. It's something. I can't say what exactly it is for you, but it's something, and everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on. And please remember, again, you know, these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody, for everybody, but if it does resonate with you, please like the video and comment below. Subscribe. I would really appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to Leo. What do we have for Leos, please? Leos in the month of April, sun, moon, and rising. Leos for the month of April, sun, moon, and rising. Leo, sun, moon, and rising for the month of April. I hear music playing. I can't figure out what the song is. It's more of like an instrumental. All right. Leo, sun, moon, and rising for the month of April. Leo, sun, moon, and rising for the month of April, right there. Okay, overall, you have the Judgment. So, you know, a lot of transparency. Kind of soul searching, kind of realigning yourself. What is your highest truth? What is your best scenario? What is your best life? Currently for your energy, the Three of Swords. You know, something could be hurting you right now. Something could be bothering you. You know, I don't like to necessarily say that it's loss, or necessarily that it's heartbreak, anything like that. Three of Swords isn't always just heartbreak. Sometimes Three of Swords is just, you know, it could be a lot of stress and anxiety. Three of Swords to me is anything that's causing you to not be vibrating at your highest frequency possible. It's kind of, you're dropped down, you're down, you know, you're something, whether it's in you or, you know, circumstances around you. But something is going to be coming to light, you know, like when things are down, when it's hurting and when it's painful, and you're, you know, all you want to do is cry, or you just want to, you know, hide in a closet, or you know, go lay down in your bed or take a bath or whatever it is. You just kind of want to be alone, and that's a good thing. It helps you heal. You know, you get to work through those by yourself, but sometimes it could be too much and it feels like you're drowning. And it's a lot to handle, but you have to remember that the beautiful thing about the moon, the full moon, is that while it's allowing you to release things, it's allowing you to work through whatever it is that you're not seeing, or, you know, the heartache that things that have been illuminated are now causing. Full moons are for releasing, you know, it's letting go of what's not good for you anymore. And, you know, you're seeking, you want the truth, you want balance, you want, you know, things to happen for you. And this is also a card of karma. So, you know, what goes around comes around. And if you're putting things out into the universe that's, you know, good and light, then you'll get those things back. But if you're putting them out that it's, you know, like vengeance and vindictiveness, then, you know, I just be the best you that you can be, you know, seek truth and seek fairness, you know, kind of weigh everything and take the higher route. You know, if you feel like something's just, you know, it's hurting you, or something was hidden from you and you found out about it and it is hurting you, take the higher route. Be the best version of you that you can be, you know. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to be, you know, searching within. You're going to be healing the person inside, and just, you know, moving on. All right, Leo. I'm sorry that one it's a tad bit harsher, but you know, life isn't always easy. Life isn't always, you know, the peaches that we want it to be. But the beautiful thing about the heartbreak and the heartache, and, you know, and again, it's not necessarily about that, but if we don't go through those, if we don't experience those, you're never going to feel that real love, that real compassion, that you know, what you feel inside of you. You can't experience one without the other. You have to have both. You have to have both, because you will never know what your highest high feels like without your lowest low. All right, so hopefully that's your silver lining. We're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to go over to Virgo. Let's see what we have for Virgo for the month of April. Virgo, my sun, moon, and rising. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising, please. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. All right, so overall, 7 of Cups. Got a lot going on, huh? There is a lot going on. Currently, you have the 3 of Pentacles. So you're working on something. You have the 2 of Cups as your current situation. So whatever this is, it's bringing you joy and enlightenment. And it's going to be everything that you wanted it to be. You might be looking at things like, I'm not sure. I know this is what I want, but I'm not sure. But whatever it is, sometimes, you know, we'll have those thoughts, but we continue to push forward, which is excellent. And keep pushing. Whatever it is that you are actually working on, continue doing it. Keep growing it. Keep making it bigger. You know, you're getting a lot. You know, sometimes we have that issue to where we have these feelings that are just amazing within inside of us. But our head can kind of get in the way, you know? You can feel it in your heart. You feel it in your soul. You know that it's right. You love whatever it is that's going on. But sometimes our head, it can get in the way, and it causes those, let's pause. What is this? You know, should I not? And we don't want those to over control. Those are good to have, because it keeps us out of trouble most of the time. But whatever it is that you are working on, keep doing it. The outcome is beautiful. The outcome is everything that you want, and you're doing it. You're getting there. All right. Simple and easy. I love it. Love it. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Libra. What does Libra have in store for the month of April? All right. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'm already at the 20-something mark. I'm going to speed these up just a little bit more. Okay, This is the last. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Thank you. Which one? Okay. Overall energy, you have the Ace of Wands, so a new passion is being lit within inside of you. Your current energy, you have the Six of Cups, so a little bit of nostalgia. It could be somebody coming from your past, coming back from your past. It could be you thinking about things from the past. It could be you recreating things that happened from your past. You know, old things that you used to do that you forgot that you loved, right? Because as we get older and we kind of get into the rut of, you know, work, home, cook, clean, work, home, cook, clean, we kind of forget those things that we used to love to do when we were a kid. Me personally, I used to love rollerblading, and I haven't done that in 10 years maybe. Like, no, it's been a lot longer than 10 years, but still, you know, it's a lot of fun. But something, there's a new passion, there's something that's being sparked, and it could be something that you used to do as a child. It could be something that brings back those feelings that you used to get when you were a child. Currently in your situation, you have the Queen of Cups, right? And she is just, she's stable, man. She is, she's mature and she's intuitive, and she has control of her feelings when everything's good. You know, there is a darker side. There's a darker side to everything, just like there's a light side to everything. But man, I see it as in, you know, just being happy, being grateful, really just enjoying that moment, living your life. All right. And then as the outcome, you have the Emperor. So, you know, a lot of stability, a lot of, you know, happiness that's surrounding you, but also surrounding others. The one thing that I love about the Emperor, I see him as like the CEO, right? And with a company, you are only as good as your company, but your company is only as good as your people. So the CEO, while he wants to be stable and you know, he wants his company to do well because that means he's doing well, but all of his employees, all the way down the list, they have to be doing well too in order for that company to thrive, in order for that company to succeed, in order for him to thrive, right? So he wants stability, but he also wants everybody to enjoy it as well, right? So it's kind of being in your own and then everybody else also being in theirs. And it's a collective thing, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's very powerful, right? Like you might be able to stop one person, but you can't stop you know, a whole movement pretty much. And whatever it is that you are working on, working towards, these new ideas that are sparking off, these new things that are just giving you these excitement feelings and, or the feelings of excitement, I'm sorry, they feel good and they're powerful and you're enjoying it. So really your month is just, it's great. It's looking beautiful. And I'm a little jealous. But no, you know, keep going with it. You have that idea and it sparks that feeling within you, that feeling of, you know, childhood giddiness. Do it. Definitely do it. All right, so we did Libra. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Scorpio. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising for the month. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of April. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of April. And again, I am going to be working on getting bigger spreads out. I want to be able to do more detailed reads for each sign. If you have any ideas that you would like me to do, anything in specific questions for your sign, if you have, you know, any ideas, just let me know. Comment below. I'd really appreciate it. All right, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of April, please? Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, please. April. Okay. We're just going to take all of these. Sorry, that one goes right here. Okay, so general, overall, you have the Four of Wands, so a lot of excitement. You have something to celebrate. What is that celebration? You and your energy, you're taking a leap, you're taking a chance on something. Currently, the situation, you have the will, so that something's changing, something's turning, you're kind of going with it, right? The outcome, you're looking in towards yourself, you're following your light, you are following your life, you're living your light is what I'm wanting to say, is what's trying to come out. You are living your light. You know, it could have been maybe something in the past kind of caused you to change your perspective on something or somebody. This is usually a card of deception and lies, trickery, you know, betrayal, things like that. It could also be, you know, kind of you just going within and saying, look, you know, I'm things have happened, but I'm in love with my life. I love my life. I love me. I am in full acceptance of me. I'm celebrating me. I'm celebrating who I am. I'm going to take these chances and I'm going to take these risks. I'm going with it, right? We're going with it and we're learning. We're going with it and we are growing. We're going with it and we are living our light, right? Living our light, living our life. So keep, you know, as long as you're in that higher vibration, and what I like to tell, you know, I've been telling everybody so far in this reading, but if you've put yourself into that mind frame and you're feeling it, like you're there, your head and your heart is connected and it's right and it feels right and it feels good, keep going. Beautiful things happen. Beautiful, beautiful things happen. Sometimes there's things that we have to learn on the way to those beautiful things happening. Sometimes we don't get it right the first time. All right, so let's move on. We have Capricorn next. What do we have for Capricorn for the month of April? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. April, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, guys, these might not resonate for everybody. If it does, beautiful. If it doesn't, check out one of your other signs. Check out your, you know, your moon. Check out your rising. You might find something in there. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Right there, thank you. Okay, so overall you have the Six of Pentacles. Right? Equal give and take, prosperity, having enough to be able to give, right? Currently for you, you have the King of Cups. So I want to say enlightenment, but the thing about that I see with the King is this energy of being so full of love and compassion, empathy, being so full of calm, peace, and serenity within yourself. You're so full that you are able to give to others, right? You're able to share it with others. not because you're expecting anything in return. So again, you know, just being able to give, prosperous. You're able to give this love to others. It's unconditional. It's not, you know, give this to me and I'll give something to you. It's not that. It's, you know, people come to you because you're safe, because you are secure, because you are stable, because you've been through a lot. You have been through a lot and you have come out on top, and you've become powerful because of it. And you've become powerful in your own right, within your own self. All right. Currently you have the sun. A lot of people, they come to you, right? With the sun, things gravitate towards those. Look at plants, you know, trees, even plants that you plant in a house. If you put them in a dark corner, they're going to grow in the direction that the light is coming from. And you are the light for other people. You are also the light for yourself, right? You've been through it. You've grown. You've learned. Now you're at a point where you can give to others, right? And you're being fair about it. You know, don't just give just to give. Just give everywhere. That's going to drain you. And you have to really, you have to be mindful of that. Make sure that you're being fair to yourself as well. You can't give everything, all of yourself to other people, no matter who they are. You know, you have to take care of yourself as well. But I really see that right now you have so much love and so much compassion inside of yourself that other people come towards you. They find safety and security towards you, and you can kind of balance those things out, right? So with empaths, a lot of people, they know the side of empaths, you know, that they absorb other people's energy, right? But what a lot of people don't know is that, oh no, sorry, hold on, low power. Okay. What a lot of people don't know is that with empaths, you are actually able to give. So if somebody is in a space where they're not doing too well, that empath can then reach out and they could give some of their love to help heal within them, you know, to kind of help realign them or raise their vibration even just a little bit, right? When you're at a low point, you can't go from low to the top of Mount Everest, right? Like you can't do that. It's one step up. It's another step up. It's another step up. Okay, you might need to take one step down, pause for a little bit, you know, kind of get back into adjustment, and then take another step up and another one up and then another one up, and then pause right there. And if that's just too much, then drop it down one more level, you know? But as long as you're going in that trajectory, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. And I see you have it, you know, it's in you, it's within you. Other people are loving your energy right now. It's a great thing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on. That was for Capricorn. We're going to do Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius for the month of April. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Yeah, I just got, you know, when you're a kid, not even when you're a kid, but like when it's your birthday or you're given something, right? And it's not because it's a have to, but you're when something happens and it just makes you feel warm and tingly, but you feel it from like all right in here. I just got hit hard by that. I want to see what that is. So we're going to take a look. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Page of Wands. She's excited. She's feeling good. She's feeling herself, huh? Or he's feeling good. He's feeling himself. Let's see what else we have. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I like this energy. Oh my gosh. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. for Aquarius. Oh, too many. I only need 2 more, please. Only 2. Pull, okay. All right. Overall, you have the 8 of Swords. Now, don't shoot the messenger right now. The thing about the 8 of Swords is something could have been. It could have been having you feel trapped. It could have been a negative mind frame. It could have been a circumstance, or it could have been a person, or it could have been, there's so many things it could have been, right? But you are outside of that. You have come out of that, right? Right now you're the Page of Wands and you are in excitement mode. You are in I'm free mode. You are in I can do this and I'm going for it mode, right? You have a lot of love around you, you know, a lot of hearts that are connecting. You have a lot of stability and solid foundations that are with you. And I feel like it's because you came out of this. You know, it's a dark side. You might still, you know, in the back of your mind, struggle with the, you know, the thoughts of it, or remembering something, right? And that it might be there in the shadows. But you're moving on from it. You're moving on from whatever it was that had you trapped, that had you feeling like you couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't do anything, you know, you're done with that. You are moving on. You're setting that burden down. You're living in your light. You're loving. You're letting other people love you. You're opening up. You're being just everything, right? Everything. You want to experience it. You want to feel it. You want to do it. You got it. There's so much energy and there's so much, I can't even, like, it feels like excitement almost. I swear I can feel it. I love it. You guys, don't let things from your past hold you back, man. Like, just move on with your life. You know, create the life that you want. Go for it. I love it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. The last sign, we have Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? For Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of April. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus for April. Please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of April. Okay. All right, overall you have the 4 of Pentacles. You might be holding on to something really tight. It could be I feel like this is almost a love situation. Okay, just hang in there with me and hear me out. I feel like with the 4 of Pentacles, there might have recently, and it might not have been recently, but I feel like there's somebody that you're holding on to energetically. They might not be in your life physically currently, but energetically, you might think about them. You might dream about them. You might daydream about them. You might want to reach out or hope that they reach out to you. You know, and I kind of see you're struggling with that a little bit. I don't want to say that it caused heartbreak or it caused, you know, pain, but it's somebody that you care about genuinely, somebody that you care about genuinely and truly. And, you know, it's kind of like you know that you have to let them go. You know that you have to move on, but you don't want to. You don't want to. You have to take a leap here. You should take a leap, and you should move on. Right now, I have you as the Emperor, but the Emperor can also be stubborn, you know, like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I'm not happy with that. I want to be right here, and I want to be hopeful that, you know, one day we'll reconcile, or maybe they'll talk, or you just kind of, you're keeping yourself there, right? Right now, with the current situation, you have the Queen of Swords, so a lot of thinking. You're not living through your heart. You're living with your thoughts. You know, and I kind of see thinking about past. You're holding on, you're thinking about the past. The advice you should take, you know, a leap of faith, and that could be you contacting the person. Sometimes that's not always possible. I know in different circumstances that's sometimes the case. It's not always possible. But you have to move on. You know, you have to learn how to live a new life, create something new for you, create a new beginning for you. It's hard to, you know, say goodbye, and it's hard to, you know, even when you're in your head. This reading's kind of affecting me a little bit. It's hard to miss somebody when you want to reach out, or when you want them to reach out to you. But you have to keep going. You have to find new passions. You'll find new love. Your outcome, you have the King of Swords. So something will be learned of this, and you'll feel stability because of it. You'll feel like you have control of yourself. You know, it's a lesson that you have to learn. I want to say be careful with the King of Swords, though, because sometimes they can be so mental that they close off with their hearts. They stop living with their hearts. You know, it's only logical. It's only, you know, it's game plans, it's pros and cons, it's you know, writing up lists and to-dos, and, you know, what can I get out of this, and what are the benefits, what's not the benefit. But it's all logical and reasoning, and love isn't logical at all, and love is not reason at all. You have to make sure that you don't allow that to happen. You know, live through your heart. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself to open back up. You have to trust yourself to, you don't have to let go fully, but start releasing. You know, the full moon just passed, and that was the best time to, you know, if you haven't done a ritual yet, a full moon ritual, I would suggest probably doing so, sitting down, scripting, thinking about the things that are no longer serving you, things that are holding you back, people that are holding you back, things that you're doing that are holding you back, whether it's being in your head or, you know, being too scared to take new action. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. You know, you really try to heal from this. Heal from this. Be one in your heart and your mind, and, you know, great things will happen, great things will come, and you will be loved, and you will give love, and you will have whatever these feelings are that you had for somebody in the past. You will be able to feel that again. You know, the thing that feels safe. You know, being around that person, or talking to that person, or having them in your life, it feels safe. You know, you can have that again. You can have that again, but you have to be able to get that, and you can't get that by being, you know, kind of rigid and only in the head. You have to live in your heart too. Okay. So that was it for the month of April for all of my signs. Just a really quick rundown. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I I will be uploading more videos soon. Again, I want to do each sign individually more in depth. That way I can get more details out of, you know, what has happened, what's going on, what you guys can expect soon. If you guys have any suggestions on videos that you would like me to do, please let me know. I would really, really appreciate it. That would be great. If you guys like this video, please, again, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate that as well. But that's it for me right now. Again, I really appreciate you guys coming to watch. So have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.